Good morning, ADS, and happy Friday. Today is Friday, May 8th, 2020, and it's Good News Friday. All right, let's get into the weather. So, high today, we're out of the triple digits. We're talking about a high of 93, intermittent clouds, so still gonna be hot. Still drink your water, but not as hot as 105 or anything like. We're not in an excessive heat warning. All right, let's get into this Good News Friday because I have a lot of great news to share with you. So, on this day in 1980, on May 8th, 1980, the World Health Organization announces that smallpox has been eradicated. Done! We are no more smallpox. And that's great news. And it's also a daily chronicle on this day. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. You share a birthday with President Harry Truman. And Harry Truman served for only 4 months as vice president of the United States when Franklin D. Roosevelt died in office, unexpectedly making him the 33rd president. So happy birthday to you if today is your birthday. Let's get into those national days because I know that's what you love. So, National Day, May 8th. Today is Coconut Cream Pie Day. And I am just in pie heaven right now because I got to try a blueberry pie yesterday and it was amazing. Coconut cream pie is one of my favorites. I just love pie. Just pie is good. I'm a sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth, and so I anything cake pie, that's me. Today is also National Have a Coke Day, and each year on May 8th, millions of people across the country celebrate National Have a Coke Day, where they just enjoy an ice cold Coca-Cola beverage. Oftentimes, people call anything a Coke. I'll take a Coke. It can be a Sprite, it can be orange soda, they just call it a Coke. If it's fizzy, it's a Coke, right? So today is the day to have a Coke. And I am lucky enough to, I don't know if they still do it, Coca-Cola, but they put the names on the bottles. Well, my name I can always find. Well, I can't find it because it's always sold out, but it's available. My kids, though, no, we're not finding their name. So I have one of those common names that's just everywhere on all the pencils and the bumper stickers and everything fun like that. Today is also National Student Nurse Day, and this day honors student nurses that are pursuing a career in the medical field. And yes, we need you. We need you because I know a lot of nurses who, after all of this, are ready to retire. So we need the new nurses to come in, but we need as many nurses as possible. As we can see with this pandemic, nurses are like butter. So today is National Student Nurse Day. Today is also, and I love this day, National Military Spouse Appreciation Day. Oh, thank you, thank you. I like to thank. No, I'm playing. But I am actually a military spouse. My husband has been in the Air Force for 19 years. My gosh. And I haven't been a military spouse for 19 years. I've been a military spouse for a little over 13 years. And it is different. It is a life that I had no idea what I was getting into, but I enjoy it. I love it. I hate it sometimes. It's taught me about myself. I am actually strong, like not physically strong, but I am strong mentally, emotionally. I can deal with disappointment, letdowns, all because of the military. Like, they have taught me so much in my own life. I have no due dates, expectations of due dates, because So many times they told me, your husband's coming home, and then 2 days before he was supposed to come home, sorry, we have to extend him another 3 weeks. Like, really? Really? So when my husband deploys or goes on trips and people ask me how long he's gone, I give them very roundabout time limits, like 2 to 7 months. And they're like, really? Yes, because you really don't know when it comes to the military. But to all the military spouses, past and present, thank you for everything that you've done in teaching me. There's always one senior military spouse that taught me, don't cry over deployments, don't cry over this. Could be worse things in the world. And thank you for the appreciation. I mean, so often we are forgotten. So thank you, National Days, for creating a day to appreciate people like me. Today is also National Provider Appreciation Day, and this is also known as National Child Care Provider Day, and is annually celebrated the Friday before Mother's Day. And this day is special to recognize child care providers, teachers, and other educators for all that they do. And they make the world run. The amount of people that work, that have children, that need child care providers is astronomical. So we need these people. We need child care providers, and we need loving child care providers. And I remember my child care provider from when I was probably 6 years old. Her name is Mrs. Peterson. And I remember her because she was amazing and loving and perfect at what she did. And that's awesome. And the coolest thing about Mrs. Peterson is that when we moved to Arizona, we found out that Mrs. Peterson lives in Phoenix. All right. So let's get into some good news. I'm going to start off with some personal good news. Yesterday, I got the surprise of my week. Bill and Susan blessed me and my family, I guess, with a yummy blueberry pie. I have a video, I made a short video of me trying blueberry pie for the first time, thanking you for the blueberry pie, but I cannot thank you enough. I had another piece. I'm up to 3 pieces now in a short few hours. I don't need your judgment. I retract my previous comments when I talked about National Blueberry Pie Day and how we could have celebrated any other pie other than blueberry pie. I retract that. I take it back. It takes a really strong person to say, I was wrong. I was wrong. Blueberry pie is amazing. It's so sweet. It was actually better than cherry pie because I told you I have a sweet tooth, and cherry pie has a little bit of tartness to it. Blueberry pie is like jelly. It's just, it's so good. Thank you for the blueberry pie. Thank you for the ice cream. You are so kind for that. You blessed me immensely. That is good news. Like, look at these random acts of kindness, and then they're happening to me. I will pay it forward somehow, some way. It won't be by baking because I can't bake. Let me tell you, I cannot bake. All right. Another good news. Today is May 8th. If you want your hair, nails, get your barber, get your cut up, you want to go to TJ Maxx, Ross, or a retail store today in Arizona, you can do that. Yay! If that's your cup of tea. So, as you've heard, a lot of businesses are phasing in their reopenings, and if that is making people happy, you know, and I'm happy if people are happy. People are going back to work. People are going to be able to buy whatever they want, get their hair and their nails done. Best thing that you can do if you choose to visit any of these locations is follow whatever guidelines they've set for you. Wash, sanitize your hands, don't touch your face, and stay stay your distance if you can. Respect your barbers and your hairdressers and your nail technicians and the store workers, and let's just be nice, okay? Things are going back good. I can't say normal, but they're gonna get, we're gonna get to a different place, a new normal. Parks are open now, so if you want to take your kids out to the park, ooh, the slides, you burn yourself on the slide. It's so hot though in Arizona. All right, and then as of Monday, you can go into dine-in restaurants. So that's also here in Arizona. So there's some good news for you to go with. Here's some more good news. Betty White will be starring in a Lifetime Christmas movie. So the Hollywood legend Betty White once again will grace our TV screens at 98 years old, and she is still going strong. Betty White is my hero. This is 98 and she's still acting. You go, Betty White. And I love her. She's hilarious. So I can't wait to see her in the Lifetime Christmas movie. Tucson Sewing nonprofit donates the most masks in the nation. 50,000 masks made. Yes, right here where we are. That is what I'm talking about. And it was all donated from a nonprofit organization. Kudos to you for doing that. There is a need. Obviously, people are making all these masks. Wear them. Thank you. It's awesome. Land O'Lakes Butter is releasing a maple butter made with brown sugar. My kids love the Land O'Lakes cinnamon butter. It's cinnamon sugar butter. And this maple butter might just, can you imagine maple butter with brown sugar on your pancakes? You know what? My summer body is gonna look a lot like a good personality, because I'm not gonna have a summer body. All right, Nike joins athletes and front line healthcare workers by releasing a shoe specifically for frontline healthcare workers. So Nike is known to make shoes for athletes, basketball players, football players, golfers, everything that you can think of. But they decided they're going to make a shoe for healthcare workers on the front lines. And they have donated 140,000 pieces of footwear and apparel to hospitals in the United States and Europe. Good for you, Nike. Thank you for all that you're doing, making shoes and clothes for these people who are out here working and then giving it away for free. Oh, I love it. Oh, these daily doses of good news just make my heart happy. All right, so last but not least, before I go, Mother's Day is on Sunday, and I'd like to take a moment to honor and thank all of the mothers, past, present, future moms. Thank you for all that you do. Take this time to reminisce about your mom or your mother figure, a mother figure in your life. It could be an aunt, a grandmother, whoever raised you, that woman that raised you, that taught you right from wrong. That's your mother figure. It doesn't have to be blood. It doesn't have to be, she didn't have to give birth to you. They're mother figures. They're foster mothers. They're grandmothers. They're aunts. Look at pictures. If she's still with us, give her a call. If she's not with us, I like to believe that she can still hear you when you talk. That being said, have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful Mother's Day, and have a happy, happy Friday. Bye.